Hi Year 1, welcome to your final maths of the week, Friday the 22nd of January. You'll need a pencil and some paper today. So as our warm up today, we're going to play a game. We're going to play a game of bingo. What I need you to do is write down 5 numbers between 0 and 10. These could include 0 or 10 or both if you wanted to. Then Mrs. Beecher is going to say a number sentence. If your number is the answer to this number sentence, then you tick your number off. Once all your numbers are ticked off, you can shout bingo, okay? I wonder if you'll be the first one at home to get bingo. Okay, will you win? Right. You may want to pause to write down your 5 numbers. Off you go. Right. The first number sentence. Maths Monkey, you tell me. Okay. The first number sentence is 10 subtract 9. Have you got the answer for 10 subtract 9? Tick it off if you have. The next one. Maths Monkey, what would you like to tell me for the next one? 10 subtract 2. Have you got the answer? 10 subtract 2. Maths Monkey says 10, take away 4. Next. 10, take away 4. What's 10, take away 4? 10, take away 6. Write it down. Mark it off if you've got that answer for 10, take away 6. Nobody can have bingo yet because we've only done 4. Oh, I wonder if anybody will get bingo with this one. 10 subtract 10. Have you got the answer? 10 subtract 7 is the next one. 10 subtract 7. The next one, 10 subtract 1. Oh, Maths Monkey said he thought he heard somebody shout bingo then. If it was you, super job. 10 subtract 1. 10 subtract 8. Have you got the answer? Are there a few more bingos? 10 take away 3. What's the answer? Have you got it written down? 10 take away 5. What's the answer? And Maths Monkey says this is the last number sentence. So if you haven't got bingo, hopefully you'll get bingo with this one. 10 subtract 0. Have you got bingo? Super job. So today in our learning, we are learning to name 2D shapes. Let's say that together. We are learning to name 2D shapes. We looked at 3D shapes yesterday. Today we're looking at 2D shapes. So some words that we might need, some vocabulary. I'll say it, then you say it. Side. Straight. Vertices. Curved. Hopefully you remember naming 2D shapes before. You've visited it in reception and you've seen these mats in school with some 2D 2D shapes on. Can you recognise any of the names of any of these 2D shapes? You might want to pause the video now and tell your grown-up the names of any of them. You also might want to have a look at the CBeebies link, the CBeebies house songs, and this is the shape song. Have a look, search it up, have a listen to that song. Hope you enjoy it. I remember naming 2D shapes. Can you say it? I remember naming 2D shapes. Have a look at this picture. You might want to pause the video whilst you look at it and discover what 2D shapes you can spot in the picture. Pause it now. Have a good look at the picture. What shapes can you name? Look, in the picture there's lots of circles. Can you see the circles? The sweetie trees, the sun's a circle. On the house, the window is a circle. Can you see any more circles? On the house, there's also some squares. Some squares. Can you see any more squares? The roof of the house is a triangle. Can you see any more triangles? Oh, there's one down here at the bottom of the house. Can you spot any more? How many can you spot? What other shapes can you see? Over here, one of the trees, the sweetie trees, is a rectangular shape. There's also rectangular shapes on the house. Have a look, see if you can see any more. Circles, squares, triangles, rectangles. Have a look at the shapes on this slide. Do you know the names of these shapes? Have a good look. What's the same about these shapes? What's different? Think about the sides of the shapes. Are they straight or curved? Think about the vertices. Maths Monkey, do you know what these shapes are called? Maths Monkey thinks he knows that they are rectangles. Do you think they're rectangles? Explain to your grown-up what's the same about these rectangles and what's different about these rectangles. Here's another shape. Do you know what the shape is? Maths Monkey, do you know what these shapes are on this slide? Maths Monkey thinks these shapes are squares. Do you think they're squares? Why do you think they're squares? What makes them a square? What's the same about these three squares? What's different about these three squares? Think about the sides. Think about the vertices. Do they have the same number of sides as a rectangle? Do they have the same number of vertices as a rectangle? What makes them different from a rectangle? Can you say? So what are these shapes on this slide? Have a good look at them. What are all of these shapes? Maths Monkey, do you know? Maths Monkey thinks they're all triangles. What makes them a triangle? What's the same about these shapes and what's different? Have a good look at them. Oh, did you say some of the differences were they're different in colour? The triangles are different in colour. Did you say they're different in size as well? Yes, just like the squares and the rectangles, they're different in colour and different in size. What's the same about these triangles though? What makes them a triangle? How many sides do each of these shapes have? Shall we count them together? 1, 2, 3. All of them have 3 sides, 3 straight sides. How many vertices? Where each side comes together with another side. How many vertices do they have? 1, 2, 3. Can you count that on them all? They all have 3 straight sides and 3 vertices. Did you get that for the similarities between the triangles? So on this slide, me and Maths Monkey are going to describe a shape, okay? You need to guess which shape that we are describing, okay? So let's go. The first shape has 4 straight sides, 4 straight sides. All the sides are the same length. All the sides are the same length. And this shape is yellow. Okay. Which shape do you think it is? You've got it. It's this yellow square just here. Next one, Maths Monkey. This shape also has 4 straight sides. It has 4 vertices. 2 of the sides are longer than 2 of the other sides. Okay. This shape is blue. Can you guess which one it is? That's it. It's this blue rectangle here. These 2 sides, the top and the bottom, are longer than this side and this side. Okay, last one. This shape has one curved edge, one curved edge, one curved side. One curved side. No vertices. And this shape is orange. Can you guess? Do you think it's this orange shape just here? No, because the sides on this shape are straight. We're looking for an orange shape with no vertices. This one just here. The orange circle. Why don't you have a go and describe a 2D shape from this page for somebody else to guess? Go on. Which ones can you describe? Don't tell them the name. So Maths Monkey has decided your maths mission for today is to make a picture using 2D shapes. You can choose any of the 2D shapes that we have looked at today. There's an example just here, okay, that somebody has made. Somebody has made some flowers with some 2D shapes. You could be crafty and make the picture with shapes that you have cut out. You could draw the shapes, or Mrs. Beecher did one where she has done it on an app on the iPad, and she used some 2D shapes to create a picture on the iPad. You can do it however you like. Be creative as you like, but make sure you use the shapes that we have looked at today. A square, a rectangle, a triangle, or a circle. Go ahead, make it nice and colourful. So make sure you put those pictures onto Tapestry so we can see them. Can't wait to see them. Can you, Maths Monkey? He's looking forward to it. So let's think about what we have done today. I remember 2D shapes are drawn shapes. We can't pick them up in our hands, okay? I know 2D shapes have different properties. And I can name 2D shapes. Okay. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. See you next week.